Alright, so here what you guys are watching is a compressor installation for an LG refrigerator. So here what you see me doing is straightening out the pipe as much as possible. You got to know where you're going to cut it. That way you can straighten it out before you actually cut it. Otherwise, straightening it out after you cut it is nearly impossible. So I like to cut my tube before, or I like to clean my tube before I cut it. See, it's nice and shiny there. Got a nice section of copper that that I straightened out. So this is a key feature here that you want to do in order to get nice lock ring fitting, and that is whenever you're cutting it with your tube, make sure you don't tighten it down too much and tighten it in different spots. You see here it's right here, over here on the top about 3 o'clock, then over there at 8 o'clock, then up here around 5 o'clock. And what that does is that doesn't pinch the copper in any particular spot and turn it into an oval. So here I'm going to dry fit it there. Takes just a little bit of turning there. Got my finger in the back to mark where it went in, so that went all the way in there. Don't have to worry about it not going all the way up against the lock ring, which will give you a leak if it moves later on. So next I'm going to show you the next strip, and that is getting the compressor in there and actually lock ring it in. A lot of issues that you might have are the tube tends to pull away, and thus changing how the lock ring fits if you're compressing it and the tube pulls away or something. So right here you can see that tube's pretty much already where I want it to be at. Just move it a little bit up, give that fan a spin, make sure that I'm not blocking anything. Just a little bit on the tip. On these larger diameter copper tubes, you don't have to worry about too much because it's hard for all that too much lock prep to get in there and clog that large inner diameter, as large as it is. Bigger issue on something like a cap tube or smaller diameter copper tube. So see there, I'm pushing that copper away from where it's going. What that's going to do is that's going to make that copper kind of tend to pull back, and it's going to hold itself in. I don't have to worry about